Hi guys, Spectre here, welcome back to my Total Warhammer 3. I'm continuing my Gor-Rok campaign. I've got this shit-stained fucking rogue armor to deal with that's spawned in. This is why walls are always important. I've got to try and work at getting military alliance with Tehenowin, Mazdamundi, the High Elves on the tip of Lustria, and the green guy that's around me. If I can get military alliances with all of them, I'll have completed the short campaign victory when I've done 15 more settlements. But I'm going to go over there and I'm going to start pushing his shit in, which is why I've sent a hero over there just to have a look at what's going off. But apparently Orion's going there, because apparently they're his biggest threat. Don't know how they're a threat to the Wood Elves, considering no Tomb Kings ever stepped in an enchanted forest of the Wood Elves. And garrisons have got some much needed buffs as well, especially in auto resolve. I had a I think it was like a 12 or 13 strong Wood Elf army attack a fully upgraded Orc garrison yesterday. But my greenskin garrisons aren't the strongest, and I auto-resolved them and killed them. I didn't lose a single unit. Took quite a bit of damage on some of the units. They didn't go by unscathed, but I didn't lose any units, and I wiped out the entire army. And that was with me sallying forward. But it's about time that happened, because I used to, whenever the AI used to attack a town or a city, and they'd take damage on some units, which they'd be able to recover in like 2 turns, maybe 3 at a push, and they had like no units lost at all. Now they're actually losing units. Which when we get there and we get an auto-resolver, we've got to lose units, we fight it to try and stop that from happening. And if you're good at fighting the siege battles, you won't lose any units. See, when this sends me over there, but this, I don't know if this is synced up right, because this is saying tier 4, but then they're tier 5. So, what? That's as far as I can fucking move, are you kidding me? You're a lizard man. I've got like 100, well, I'm moving towards 184 with him, and I still can't even get military access, because he's wanting a shitload of money off me. I'm not paying him 35,000 for a fucking military access. I mean, that's how much he wants. For a military alliance, I can't even pay him. So it's more than 143,000. He's just a greedy little bastard. Same with them. I can confederate them. I know confederation will hammer my relations with all the others, so I don't want to confederate. Got military alliance for these. So I just need it with Southern Sentinels, Hexawatl, and Cult of Sotek. I don't need Oxyotl because he's not on Lustria. It's to control all the provinces of Lustria. There's some fucking Dark Elves up there. 79,000 for military access. Are you high? Are you actually high? Need to lower these prices down, CA. It's fucking ridiculous. Fucking minus 11 means 79,000. Are you fucking stupid? That's about 50,000 too high, and then a bit. Fucking hell. And it's only military access. It's not like I'm getting an alliance. Just so I can walk in their territory that I'm not even going into. See, with him, I could pay him 18,000 to get military alliance. Or I could just wait. If I wait until I've got military alliance with these two, I could then look at confederating him. If I wanted. I mean, I've got to get more provinces yet anyway, so I'll save my money and wait and see if I can get seeing former defensive military alliance with Cult of Sotek, but that's only gonna be 500. Yeah, not if it's gonna cost me like fucking 80,000 or something stupid. If I could get one. And what's a defensive alliance with him? It's 40 grand. 40,000. That's just for defensive alliance. And that mission gives me 500 back. He didn't even take me off the 40,000. Fucking hell. I'll wait. I'm not paying that. That's fucking absurd. The Wood Elves own provinces over here. Oh my god. That might be why it considers them a threat, because they're right near their territory. Why the fuck have they got provinces in the Southlands? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is this? Ogres? Don't you go over there and start taking my territory, you fucker. They're not attacking me the running away. I didn't think they would. Yeah, it's fine. I'd rather it be cheaper than more expensive. 100%. What I don't like is here, because these require the previous technology, you can't chain them. It's fucking annoying. Nerfed shit out of gold mines. I don't know why. God. I've got 25% campaign movement range. That says that requires 25%. Oh, the fucking province that's nearby. Because it classes these as an enemy province even though they're my fucking ally. Great. Upgrade it here. It's back to population surplus 5 again. Oh my god. Yeah, so I've got Web of Green. Greenage, baby. What did that say? Allied settlements. Geomantic Spire, Geomantic Locus. Yeah. And see, actually, thinking of this, if this diplomatic relations with lizards plus 10, because it's provincial with the commandment, it must be 10 per province. So that in theory should be 50 relations per turn with Lizardmen factions. So this should fucking skyrocket in theory. And then I've got 160% research rate. Because I've got that commandment on to help out. Get researching a bit faster. And then once I'm done, I'll go back to the money building for more money. And I will switch to this one whenever I'm recruiting an army. For the reduction in the ranks. Which will only be these 2 provinces anyway. Oh, there is a thing there. I don't think there's any battles coming up anytime soon, so... That's the thing he got. I've not even given one to Gor-Rok. My god. Oh, it's just gone straight to him. Fair enough. Actually get him, yeah. We'll get another one at some point, we can fish it back. Because at the moment I think he's going to be on base defense. What the hell? That's right, come back. Leave that to me, I'm going to go over there and deal with that shortly. I might need to go and deal with him as well. Oh, there they are, they're up there. They're recruiting another army, fuck's sake. He's dropping out armies, I might need my second army to come over here and just cut him off. I can't see if I can fucking reach him. Where do I move to? Only there. I can kill this guy. I think. How the fuck are they moving faster than me? I'm a lizard man in my own territory and I can't catch them. This is some bullshit. Come this way, Icat, I need you. Icat. Part of that music that was playing then is from Mummy. I know that music anyway. when they go to Hamunaptra. Level 1? Level 1 Slan? It's like the most useless fucking load to ever recruit. You can't do anything. I think, what's he got? Fireball or some shit? They're making a move as well, at least. Not that he's going to do much with an army of 12. Has he realised there's an army of 20 in his way? I hope the wardens who they're just trespassing into, I hope he kills that fucking army that's in March. Probably not. Rid him for 700, cheeky bastard. The pirate army's attacked someone, it's lost some units. That's something I've not seen before. The high elves are over here. So in that case then Marathi is probably gone. Right, make your way back down here. Okay. Come down this side. Oh, you encountered Tic-Tac-Toe. See, he gives me all that shit straight away. And he's paying me for it. Who's he at war with though? Let's have a look. All people that I'd be at war with. He's got an alliance with Bowman Avorium, which is fine because they're good guys. Yeah, it's fine. Looks like over there's a target-rich environment, so I can go over there and smash some people big time. Once I've caught this fucking rogue army. And see, this is a reason that you build fucking walls. Oh, I can get him. Finally. The other one's coming into the fight as well. That's good. Don't need to fight it. All I get is 100? That fucker rid me for fucking 799. Cheeky bitch. Well, let's skink skirmishers. Take that definitely, 'cause not long from now he's going to be on a Stegodon and then he becomes a large target. Although he's going to have Stalk at level 15, so he's actually going to have that before he gets there, but there'll be times where I'll be getting shot at and I'd rather him take less damage. He's already got that. What about you? Oh, he ain't got shit. Oh. Never mind. What's scary is that I'm bringing over 10,000 turn in, and I've got the bloody research commandment on. Not even the one that's going to give me 25% more income. That's pretty fucking good. See, I think for this one here, this Titaned, I don't think there should be a -2 to your control on that. Because you're only getting 25% campaign line of sight and 5 growth. It's minimal. These two, okay. But maybe not on that one. Just stay there, boys. Keep leveling up. Well, I spotted last night as well playing mine and Jamie's double Norscan campaign. The Norskins have still got those fucking terrible events where it's like you lose 10 armor or 10 or 15% speed or some other bullshit, but they last for 10 turns. And it's like, oh my god, it's painful. And sometimes, if you're that unlucky, you can have two of those events overlapping. It's ridiculous. So they need to, in my opinion, remove those events, make them positives rather than negatives. Shouldn't ever be negative events like that, and not that affect you for 10 turns. That should be like 3 turns at most. Maybe 4 at a push. But certainly not fucking 10. 10 is a long fucking time. It's a lot of turns. Yeah, they need to fucking fix that big time. I'm going to keep one army back here, just in case of like rogue armies and stuff spawning, or in case someone sends an army this way and I've not got anybody there waiting. But more importantly, in case Kairos Fate would decide to start taking my provinces and giving them to himself. So then I'll just declare war on him and take my provinces back. But when you've got a cluster of territories in like one big zone, should always have at least one army there in range. Can you follow that up and kill him? I was hoping you'd do that. Nice, he got him. What? Son of a bitch! He wounded my fucking priest. I mean, if I take that one out of there, it might give me a disciplined one somewhere else. That isn't what I clicked on. Mine that's maxed out. Nice. Send him over there. Right, they're dealt with. Send a Gor-Rok across to there. Send him up there to help that public order a bit. Once. To get this to tier 4. And then I can build that. As well as that actually. And that's more research rate as well. I want its 2 recruit rank for Skink Priest so I can get them actually higher. It's pretty good. So yeah, I can build both of those. And once I've got that other building ready, I'll send him over and I'll leave the 3rd guy here. We've got another 3rd, we've got 2 thirds. But I've still got 2 seconds to go through yet. So I'll probably take Sloop Tails, but I'll just rename him. And then that guy after, I'll rename him as well. No. You move faster on land, and if there's a storm, why don't you take an attrition? Good to know that I won't need cold ones at least. I can have horned ones in my Sauruses straight away. I'm going to take 2 Sauruses with spears. In place of 2 Sauruses with spears, I could potentially take 2 Temple Guard. I don't want Lodrum, I just want them for the flanks. I need the Lizardmen guys to come to me with a offer of defensive military alliances so I can start aligning them up. Oh, just going back again. Stop sending fucking armies over there. I'm gonna go deal with that. Then again, there's a lot of provinces over there. Most at South Lansel should be green terrain for us, I think. I mean, at least I can rely on him when an army runs past his shit to jump out and kill him. I push him in there. Ooh. How many turns have I got to do that one? "15 turns. How many missile units in my army? Blessed Temple Guard. Not sure what the difference actually is. Is it just better stats or something? I mean, with his army, I'll keep the Saurus of Spears in, because he gives him 10% physical and 5 more melee defense. Because even though he gives the 5 more melee defense to Temple Guard, the 10% physical resistance only goes on the Saurus units. So with him, I'm not going to replace them. With this guy, however, I probably will, because they don't get the 10% physical. It's not a faction-wide benefit. So what does it do compared to normal ones? I don't know, look. What is the difference in the normal ones? And they get charge reflection as well. As far as I can tell, I think it's just a melee defense. Yeah, they just have slightly better stats. Basically it. And they're 296 upkeep. They're 273. So these have got 85, 88, 34, 39. They've got 91. 87, so they've got less leadership. 33 and then 46. So they've got more armour and more melee defence. They've got 1 less melee attack and 1 less leadership. Actually, not that bothered. Not for the fucking upkeep, I'll just get normal fucking Temple Guard. Yeah, so what I'll do is on the way back down, before I send him over, I'll come over to here and I'll recruit him 2 Temple Guard in place for his 2 Saurus with Spears. Bulkris frontline still got to be normal Sauruses, but Temple Guard can take up the flanks, and then if anything big and nasty comes in, I've got 2 Temple Guard waiting. It's always good to have some like normal frontline fighting infantry and something anti-large, with one exception, unless you can get great weapon units. Now in theory there should be great weapon Sauruses, I'm completely honest, because they are in the law. They have ones with hand weapons and shields, they have one with spears and shields, and they have ones that wield two-handed, usually an axe or some sort of mace, not a sword for whatever reason, but they're usually an axe or a mace. But because axe and mace is because they have armor piercing, as most two-handed weapons will do, because they hit much harder. They can kill basically anything that comes into contact with them, be it small or large. That's why units like Nasty Skulkers operate so well, because they've got a lot of armor piercing. They do really well at what they do, but they're all kind of like the small, like a small entity, but they're a large unit of 160, but they're basically like little assassins. They've got 2 big fuck off like dueling daggers, basically, and they're looking at fucking stabbing at your weak points. That's what they do. And they've just got a nice host of little benefits. You've got your Stalk, you've got your Vanguard, you've got a bunch of buffs you can get for goblins that can make them more viable with certain leaders. But then also you've got them, I think it's like opportunistic murder or something it's called, and it's like if they're winning the combat they get more melee attack, so they're then killing you even faster, so you don't want to be losing combat against Nasty Skulkers. And then they're getting buffed as well, like Smash 'em Faster, the War, Here We Go from a Shaman. if you're getting buffed with sneaky stabbers from a Goblin Great Shaman, or the debuffing the enemy unit with Itchy Nuisance, it all piles together and just gives you lower stats and then massive stats. And then you're talking Skulkers with like 100 plus melee attack sort of thing. It's ridiculous. Right, that's my units upgraded. I don't need this one at all. Yeah, I've got the thing you have with. That's not deteriorating again, apparently. Because with that I get military access. There's no point paying for military access when I can just get defensive alliance for almost the same price. I'm not paying that yet. I'll let it build back up. Because realistically, that was 46,000. I'm making 10,000 a turn. So I can make that back in 5 turns. But I mean, relations for some reason now going down with him. I don't even know how that's possible. Because I've only got -3 from the strategic threat. And I've got so much reputation or relations coming in with Lizardmen a turn. I've got a building giving 20. Each province should be giving 10. That's like 50. So that's like 70 relations a turn I should be giving out. So these should only ever be going up. I don't know how that's remotely possible. So then I need to work at... I mean, his has still got quite a bit of climbing to do. Because I've only recently discovered. But I need him to basically lower his price a bit. While I get the money back I just gave him. Yeah, if a defensive alliance and a military access are the same price, just get the defensive alliance. Because it gives you military access anyway once you've got an alliance. I think I might know what the reason is, which is quite weird. I think I know one of the reasons that they're reluctant to give me defensive military alliances. Because technically, if I get a military alliance with Hexawatl and Zehenowin, and then the AI faction, I can basically get the short campaign victory, which would obviously complete the game. And the AI is hardwired to not let you complete the game. So even if you've got devout allies, and it's like, oh, be a military alliance or something with this, and you've been defensive allies for like turns and turns and turns, they won't give it you because they know it completes the game for you. Which is really fucking stupid. It shouldn't work that way. If it's diplomatic and that's all you've got to really do, it shouldn't be you've got to go to war with an ally that you've been friends with for ages to win the game. They should just give you the fucking alliance at that point. It should even be a case of them offering it to you and then you've won the match, won the game. But even then, I mean, it wouldn't actually give me the short campaign victory. It ticks the second box in that list. I've still got to get 35 settlements. So it still wouldn't complete it, so they're being really resistant. And I don't know why, because I've got 100 plus relations with them all, heading towards 200 with some. And then relations randomly start going down with Sotek. Don't know why. And after getting 46,000, I'm not being funny, my relation should be going up for the next fucking about 10 turns. By quite a bit. He's not taking much damage from sea, is he? Oh no, you're probably gonna get jumped on by that fucking orc. It's not like they've still got broken treaties on there with Spinosotek dwarves. Weird thing is, when I broke those treaties, I didn't even take a reliability hit. I broke it well after 10 turns. So why is it flagged up on them? They weren't even allies with them. Yep. Oh no. Oh. You're lucky then. Normally when pirates come past a fucking player, bastards declare war upon you. I'm gonna say that should be going up here. Only by 1? Fuck. And see, they're being quite resistant. Theirs only going up by like fucking 5. It's gone up in price as well. It's gone from 95,000 to 99. I'm not paying fucking 99 grand. You can fuck right off. But when I was at 200,000 and I'm like, I'm not going to spend my money on anything, I might as well do it. So the question would be then though, actually, as well, if we're going to buff up Temple Guard, we can take these last 2 as well. Saurus and Temple Guard, okay. Yes, now they've got 20% missile resist. '87 speed now. It's part because of this, but also I think part because of that research, that tech. 5% speed and 10 charge bonus. So they're going to be pretty fucking fast, actually, thinking about that. Because once I've got that, that's going to go from 7 to 10%. They might be over 90 speed. Or at least at 90 speed. And then we get armor, which is kind of useless because there's not enough for it. Weapon strength, which is good. Spell resistance, which is... yeah. I'd rather have missile resist, personally. And then they get 5 leadership. In fact, no, that's the wrong one. Nope. That one. They get 5 more melee attack, 5 more melee defense, and 15% missile resist. Which is really, really good. So they're talking like, what, 66, 44, and then another 15% missile resist, which is going to put them at 25% missile resist on cavalry. Youch. Good luck taking a ranged army against that when it's going to be on you in fucking seconds. Oh, God! 1,500 in treasury, and they've all got an extra 25% physical resist. So they've got 30. They've all got 35, haven't they? I think. No, they've just got 25. Some Sauruses to get the thing in it. Fucking hell, that's a bit insane. Does he get it? He does as well. That's fucking disgusting. The pirates down there. I could force march it just to get through this shit quicker. Not that the pirate's going to do much to my army, but if I take enough attrition, it might. Yeah, it's just, if I get them up in here, I'll get some more growth. I can grow this faster. I can get the control up. See, when I was trying to increase this one, it levels out at 46. But it's not going to go any higher, at least not at the moment. The only thing that's going to send that up again, really, is going to be this. Because I've got to do that, I've got to do that. Well, I can actually do that before I get Temple Guard as well. Could actually be worth. Yeah. So I can always buff the Temple Guard after. And then I've got to do that one, which gives 3 control. There is a nutkeep one on the end for cold ones to make these 10% cheaper, which would be quite good, don't get me wrong. But it's more of an economic thing, and considering like I've got almost 10,000, I don't really need that right now. I will get it eventually, I just don't need it right now. the ceilings. Or there's a... It's intermittent because it doesn't affect everyone. So it's more like a if it affects you. But if you fight a battle, sometimes on the coast here, particularly up near that, because there was one fight up here the other day that I was watching, a guy attacked an army, and the army fled. And when the army fled, they vanished. And he's like, where the fuck have they gone to? Now bear in mind, AI can't use sea lanes at the moment. They should be able to eventually, because it would make players that are on the coastlines like Rakarth, Lokia, they're both Dark Elves, make them feel less safe. So the enemies can pop up through the ceiling and be like, hi, and you'd be like, fuck, there's a 20 stack just come through a ceiling. So at some point they need to be able to use sea lanes, absolutely. It shouldn't be for players only. But this army ran, and bear in mind they were on land, they weren't even in the water. So they ran, and it must have bugged or glitched, caught the control area. It must be bigger than what it seems in some cases. And the army had spawned fucking on the other side of the world in the fucking water near the ceiling. It was well bizarre. So he didn't know where they'd gone. So I think he sent... I can't remember if it was a hero. It might have been a hero or just a lord with no army through the ceiling. And they were over there. And the worst part were, because they can't use sea lanes, they were trying to get all the way back to where they'd come from. So the arm was looking to go all the way down the right-hand side of the map and come across. It'd be like fucking 50 or more turns of travelling. Military Alliance, absolutely. And that was free. Rather than me paying him 18,000. So although I paid 46,000 for defensive to Henowin, I just saved 18,000 there. I wouldn't normally give military alliances out, but I need it to complete the campaign side of things here. All I hope is they don't declare war on someone that I want to be friends with, like the High Elves or the Empire, something like that. Just if they declare war on bad guys, completely fine with it. Bring all the bad guys on. Fucking Rocklon. Getting assassinated by a pussy ass fucking... whatever it was, some sort of fucking tech priest thing.
My servant fails me.
Damn, he sucks. We're going to butcher that because we've got Mathlan's Blessing as well, 25% physical. Oh yeah, yeah, not anymore. It's fine, we're good. We're good.
Tahenawin sikal. Alisik parsarshini. Tarsar soteka.
110,000? You can fuck right off. He's wanting almost as much for defensive. So for a military, he's wanting more than I've got in my treasury. Robbing fat bastard. Jabba the Hutt fucking look like. You were the student of Lord Croak. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be extorting your fucking master. Fucking goddamn extortionist. don't want you on that. So you just lose 5 melee defense on that one, but no. I want to wait, I'll put you on a Carnosaur. Carnosaur, you lose 7 melee defense, but you're gaining everything else. Health, armor, speed, melee attack, weapon strength, and charge bonus. And then you also cause and are immune to terror. Yeah. Do you get frenzy? You get frenzy now on a Carnosaur. Holy God. Right, okay. What's he classed as? I'm assuming then that that's supposed to be a halberd. It's got a fuckload of ramp, isn't it, obviously? It's not supposed to be a halberd. I don't know. It's weird. But yes, as soon as I get magical items, I don't mind giving them to the Slan for defensive purposes, or obviously the magical ones. But for like armor and hand weapon, they need to go to the Scar Veteran, and maybe even the Skink Chieftain, because they're going to be fighting in melee combat. He's not. He's going to be casting spells. Basically, eventually the Skink Chieftain will be looking to sneak in with Stalk and take points, and the Scar Veteran's his personal bodyguard. So if a hero or lord that's kitted out for combat goes for him, the Scar Veteran's there to step in the way. So realistically, these things kind of need to go to the Scar Veteran first over the Slan. Well, in the case of Croak, he comes with all this already. But I would kit out Gor-Rok first, because Gor-Rok again is Croak's bodyguard. But once I've got the Yellow Tree line for Gor-Rok done, he's probably one of the toughest characters in the game at the moment, I'd imagine. Or bloody close to it. I mean, his magical items are both dog shit, but you can get better, like normal ones. But with his skills up here, like 10 more melee defense there, 5 physical resistance, perfect vigor, so you don't tire in battle. He gets merely a flesh wound, so if his hit points do get to less than 50, he gets 12 melee attack, 6 leadership, and unbreakable. Don't know why he needs leadership though with unbreakable. You get 10 melee attack and he causes terror there. That gives him battle healing cap of plus 100%, and he gets regeneration. So he's then also able to just passively heal. And if you can't really damage him, it's going to be an absolute fucking nightmare to put down if he's healing throughout it. You're going to have a tough old time bringing down Gor-Rok. Right, I'm going to call this part here. At least we got rid of the rogue armies, so they're gone. I've got to wait until there's the Slan Mage building in there for next time. Once that's in there, I get another 3 ranks on my next Slan. So he's going to be close to Immortal. And then I'm going to send that army across to join Gor-Rok, and the 3rd army can stay here until I'm ready to recruit a 4th. And I'll just keep it that way, but I want to keep 1 army around here in case the worst should happen. It's better to be safe than sorry. So, if you guys enjoyed, drop a like, or if you're new around here, drop me a subscription. Really appreciate it, helps grow the channel. I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and I'll speak to you all soon.